Hello everyone, Andrea here, and this video is the second part for the Mad March Tarot Challenge, which is a hashtag created by Sara Russell for Instagram, but here I am on YouTube, why not? And yeah, it's inspired by Alice in Wonderland, and each day you have like a question or something specific to work on. I will put all the info like in the other video, the first part below, so you can check it out. And if you're not participating yet, I encourage you to do it because this is really fun and you learn a lot. So this goes from day 8 of March till 14. And the first one is, now here, you see it takes all the running you can do to keep in the same place. If you want to get somewhere else, you must run at least twice as fast as that. Queen of Hearts. And the question is, what do I need to put more effort into in order to move forward? And the card that I got for this one is kind of my stalker card this month, especially in this challenge. It's the King of Pentacles. We're talking about the material stuff, the money, the resources, how to invest them, thinking in long term, planning long term, focusing in security, stability, prosperity. So he's thinking about it, studying, planning, and right now, with all the changes that I had and this new journey that I have to take, I guess I need to focus really not only in what should I do with my resources and how can I best invest them to have a long-term stability and prosperity, but believing in my capacity to do it, believing in that I can find that in myself. I can find this King of Pentacles in myself and focus on that and work on that and manifesting that. I've always been more like a dreamer, not very practical. You learn with time, and I always try to focus on that. But yeah, it's always hard. So this is what I need to focus on right now. Second question, second day. I'm not strange, weird, off, nor crazy. My reality is just different from yours. Question, how can I always remain authentically me? And here comes the other side of the coin, which is Cups energy, Knight of Cups. This is really my energy. I'm a triple Pisces and I have some other planets in Scorpio. I have a lot of water in my chart. And then air. Earth and fire, not that much. So this is truly my nature, but with time you can end up burned and try to protect yourself a little bit. And I found that I took a lot of distance with most people in my life. It's just a defense, basically. So what I need to do to keep being authentically myself, it's expressing from that place, from the emotion. Yeah. Next day, day 10. Imagination is the only weapon in the war against reality. Question: what must I nurture into being that will spark my imagination and encourage me to create a positive reality for myself? And if I remember correctly, here's the stalker again. I got King of Pentacles and the World. So again, I have to focus on the practical side, believing that I can manifest it, that I can plan it and stick to it and make it reality. And by doing that, getting to a completion, feeling complete myself and connected to everything, which is what we all need really to feel safe. And I do believe when we feel connected, it gives a sense of security, because a lot of fears kind of disappear a little bit. You don't feel so alone. Even if you, for example, you live alone, when you feel connected to not just people, but everything, life, nature, you feel less alone. And it gives you a stability and a security that you need to plan for the future and start moving, believing, planning, and start moving. Ooh, I'm going fast. Day 11. I wish I hadn't cried so much. Question: what is making me feel overwhelmed? First question, sorry. So I got easy, right? 10 of Wands. It's the good thing is the end of the journey. It's an overwhelming, tiring, hard journey. And I wanted to clarify it a little bit, and I got the King of Wands. So what I interpret here is that all the ideas that I have now, all the things that I want to do on this new path, this new beginning, are becoming a little bit of a burden, because I understand that in this change I need some time to readjust myself, find my rhythm again. And all these ideas, all this energy, this self-imposed, I need to do things, I need to move things forward, I need to have um, creative ideas and translate them into reality, and I need to do it now. It's a burden because I still need the time to readjust myself, and also thinking what other people might be expecting of me, that I need to move things forward and keep moving and not stopping. I think it comes from both ways, from inside, from myself, and maybe from what I think other people may be expecting. It's not the King of Wands here, it's not bad, it's good, but if you pressure yourself too much, it can be bad. And then the second question is, how can I turn this situation into a positive? And I got the Ace of Cups, the new beginning, with joy, with um, all the illusion, not illusion as fake. I'm thinking more about the joy. Bad English day I have today. Sorry. Yeah, all the joy with the new emotional beginning. And I took another card, and it was the Nine of Pentacles. So find my security uh, in this new beginning. Feel strong and grounded and able to use my resources to create this new beginning, not also secure and prosper, but also emotional because I'm a water sign, as the Knight of Cups already told me. So, not that I needed to know, but yeah, for me is I think it's very important for all of us to find the balance in the material world and emotional, the prosperity, security, stability, and the happiness, and feeling satisfied and feeling complete and feeling yeah, happy with your life, not only secure but happy. The balance between these two, it's really important. Day 12. If you believe in me, I'll believe in you. Is that a bargain? Question. How can I be more self-confident and believe in myself? No surprise here. Ace of Pentacles. I think the cards are telling me that obviously I have the emotional side. That's me, that's my nature. And I have to work and focus on believing that I can manifest what I want in a grounded, secure, and prosper way in a long term. So I really need to focus on the practical side, on the manifesting side into reality. Yeah. Believing in my capacity to manifest um, what I want to create, which I guess, it can be hard for um, someone with so much water in in her chart, and so focus on the emotional and also spiritual. Sometimes we kind of forget, if you're that kind of person, you tend to focus too much on that and forget them, or not forget, but it's not your strong suit, the material and the practical. But it's necessary because you need a balance. Next question. Take more tea, the March Hare said to Alice earnestly. I've had nothing yet, Alice replied in an offended tone, so I can't take more. You mean you can't take less, said the Hatter. It's very easy to take more than nothing. I really like that. Question. How can I attract more abundance into my life? Ooh, the Stalker again. I remember this one. Because I got 3 cards here. I got the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So I had to take some time to study this answer from the cards. And how can I attract more abundance into my life? So it's a balance again. We have the King of Pentacles, which is the reflective, practical, grounded, studying what to do with the resources to have a future stable and prosperous, and yeah. Then we have the Queen of Wands, which is looking, they're both looking, not really looking, but to the same direction. But the King of Pentacles, it's more reflecting on his coin, on his resources, and what to do with it. And the Queen, it's like, she's like looking at the horizon, like imagining, creating, dreaming, but more in a more intense way than it will be with the cups, which is once is fire, so it's action. Just thinking about all the creative side of it, ideas, ambition. And in the middle we have the Ace of Swords, which is clarity. So for me, this is the balance between what I desire to create and all the practical, methodical stuff um, that we need to do to get all these ambitions and ideas and creative things manifested into reality. So I need that balance and that clarity, and also cutting with obstacles, which are probably an imbalance. Like if you focus too much on here, you're so much thinking about the details that maybe you don't do anything, because the Pentacles is Earth, which is a really slow energy because it needs to be grounded and secure. But it can get a little bit stuck if you think too much about it, if you don't take action. And the Wands is fire, is action, it's desire, it's ideas. But if you don't ground them, they go nowhere. So the balance between them cuts obstacles and also fear. Have I said that I really love this challenge? It's so much profound that I was expecting, and it's also fun at the same time. So the last day, which was yesterday, day 14. Nothing is impossible. The little door to Alice. This is fun because I have a map with the same phrase. Question: what barriers, obstacles do I need to look out for and overcome in order to unlock the next chapter of my journey? And funnily enough, here comes the emotional side, because I got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups can be obviously a relationship, a union with someone, but it can also be inside yourself, a reintegration, as I'm saying these days. And I also got the Four of Swords, which is rest, especially mental. It's the thoughts. So take a nap. For me, this card is a nap card. Just trust on the union within yourself, and remembering the Knight of Cups on how to express myself more authentically, I think it was. Trusting more that emotional connection, expressing myself more from the heart, maybe, because sometimes I tend to keep things to myself, especially emotions. Just have this union with myself, trust in my wholeness, because that's the base to feeling strong, and then you can really trust in your capacity to manifest in the real world and rest, mentally rest. Trust, for me, it was really trusting, and maybe it's also talking about a relationship with other person, I don't know, but yeah. So this was the second part of the challenge. I'm gonna start today the third part with the next question. Thank you again, Sarah. I said it 1,000 times, but I really love this challenge. It's deep and it's fun. and it's really helping me in this new beginning. So thank you everyone for watching. I encourage you to join. You can join on Instagram, or if you want to do it here, also in the Facebook group for Love of Cards. We're sharing also some pictures there with the days, the cards for every day and the answers. So yeah, thank you and have a great day, week, month, or until the next time. Bye.